at yung ID pwede rin pekein. So we really need to limit it to the national ID so that the national ID will only be the sole source of identification for registering your SIM cards, at least for locals. No? That's one of the things that we can look at. But from a technology point of view, we told NTC to higpitan nila yung mga telcos. No? Kasi na-discover natin one time, pati unggoy pwede bumili ng SIM card registration or pwede magpa-register ng SIM card because hindi magaling yung KYC ng mga telcos. So yan naman ay policy and regulation, and the NTC has promised the committee they will continuously be vigilant and be strict with the implementation of KYC technologies with the telcos. Para at least at that point, mahinto natin yung pagbibili ng mga SIM cards gamit fraudulent identifications. On the question on CICC, kanina po nasagot po natin si SP our Senate President na meron silang hotline. Ito po yung 1326 hotline, and meron din silang meron silang threat monitoring center. Ito pong this is one of their major projects for 2026. So, two-prong approach. One is on regulation by the NTC on the SIM cards. Two is on detection, monitoring, as well as reporting of this type of activities. No? But admittedly, sabi ko nga sa NTC, kailangan mas aggressive pa sila. Hindi pwedeng patulog-tulog dahil nauunahan tayo ng mga criminals until now, no? Napakabilis bumili ng 100 SIM cards, gamitin mo peke identification at nagagamit nila yun for fraudulent activities. No?
At ito pong lahat ng mga solusyon, Mr. Chair, ay may line item sa budget ng CICC para sa 2026.
Well, Mr. President, the CICC told me that meron silang line item for about 200 million for this type of monitoring itong mga fraudulent activities, Mr. President. So meron ho silang line item.
Salamat, Mr. Chair. Pasok na po doon sa 200 million yung implementation of SIM card registration law, national ID, paghihigpit sa mga telcos, yung hotline, at yung threat monitoring.
That will fall under NTC po. Meron naman po silang, it's a budget po nila, they have 582 million po in the total NTC budget. But that's a regulation, so hindi naman kailangan ng malaking pondo, kailangan lang sipag, tsaka aggressiveness, Chairman. Tama ba?
Salamat, Mr. Chair.
Commissioner, kailangan aggressive and sipag.
Huling tanong ko na lang sa interpelasyong ito, Mr. Chair. Illegal gambling naman ang naitala na pinakamaraming bilang ng monitored threats. 1,797 cases niyang threat monitoring center na binanggit yung Mr. Chair ngayong Oktubre lamang. So ano po ba ang specific targets ng CICC sa fiscal year 2026 ukol sa paglaban sa pagkalat ng illegal online gambling? Ano ang key performance indicators na susundin ng CICC para masukat kung matagumpay ba o hindi ang gobyerno sa pagprotekta sa taong bayan laban sa illegal online gambling sa susunod na taon, Mr. Chair?
Hindi ko nagpapagawa. Actually, Mr. President, yung this illegal gambling is really a menace to our society because sa mata ng constituents natin, hindi nila alam anong illegal gambling tsaka illegal websites, illegal gambling websites at yung legal. They don't go to the Pagcor website and check kung ito ba illegal, ito illegal. So talagang kailangan yung proactive role ng CICC sa pagsasara po nitong mga illegal gambling website. And to be fair, since 2022, they have already taken down 10,000 illegal gambling websites. Pero ito po parang kabutiho to eh. Pag sinara mo ito, they'll come up with a new URL, bago na naman po yung image nila, tapos they'll promote it. In fact, during the heydays of itong online gambling, I remember may mga nag-advertise pa ng illegal gambling sites, no? Because they don't know na illegal pala itong gambling sites. Nobody checks, no? So, ang CICC po ay aggressively monitoring and coordinating with Pagcor. Kung meron pong nakita silang mga illegal gambling sites, they report it right away.
At sa monitoring na iyan kasama ng Pagcor, may specific targets ba ang CICC at may KPIs sila sa pag-achieve ng targets na yon sa 2026? Mr. Chair?
Well, Mr. President, wala pong KPI na exact number of sites that they have to take down. But part of their KPI in terms of activity is they coordinate with Pagcor very closely. And so they also detect itong mga illegal websites. So Pagcor gives them a list of legal websites. Outside of that list, minomonitor nila at tinitake down nila kaagad. And sinama na rin nila dito yung mga websites ng influencers. No? So, kung meron influencer nag-promote ng illegal gambling sites, kaagad tinitake down na nila. And based on independent reports, about 93% ang pagbaba na po ng mga illegal gambling sites in our country. No, this is from a independent source, Mr. President. So, pero like I said, no, cat and mouse to. ED? ED? Cat and mouse to dahil pag tinake down mo ito, wala naman nakukulong, next day, ilalabas na naman yan sa ibang anyo o ibang website. So you really need to be more aggressive and kung kaya, file ng cases rin. But I think a lot of this abroad.
Marami ho, abroad yung backend. Yung backend po nasa abroad. Tsaka yung mga financing abroad.
Yeah.
Pero within the Philippines, pinapablock naman ho natin yung websites nila.
Yeah. So may itong mga sindikato, marami rin, yung operation nila partly nasa abroad rin, Mr. President, kasi ang website, internet yan can be, wala na pong site specific, no? It can be anywhere. But meron din pala sila dito mga local connections. Yun naman po yung minomonitor ng CICC.
Importante yung sinabi niyong iyon, Mr. Chair, kasi nga yung aspeto tulad nung nabanggit nyo kanina, yung aspeto ng posibleng or probable connections nitong mga illegal gambling entities, mga POGOs, yung mga scam hubs, at hindi lang nga dito sa ating bansa, kundi pati sa buong rehiyon na natin, kung hindi man sa buong mundo. So, importante po na magkaroon ng specific targets and eventually key performance indicators para masugpo itong sinabi nyo rin kanina, Mr. Chair, na banta talaga sa ating lipunan. So, muli, maraming salamat po, Mr.
Thank you,
Chair.
Mr. President.
Maraming salamat, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Senator Risa.
Before we recognize the next interpellator, the presiding officer would like to make a quick intervention lang, no? Because this is worrisome. The ICT has a low disbursement rate of 47.6%, and even lower obligation rate of 36.5% as of September 30, 2025. So my question is, why is this so? And a follow-up question, their target utilization rate by year end is 93%. So I'm just wondering how they can achieve the 93% utilization rate considering the very low disbursement rate and even lower obligation rate.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. In fact, yan yung unang mga tanong namin during the budget deliberation. We saw that the utilization is very low. And the reason that the Secretary gave is a lot of the bidding processes in the past were delayed or it did not happen at the time frame that they want. No? So marami pong delays na nangyari. So the Secretary po implemented a catch-up plan and hopefully within the year they'll improve po their utilization rate. But they admit that mabagal po ang utilization rate po ng DICT.
Thank you for the response.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, next to interpolate the budget of the DICT is our distinguished colleague from Tinalakay, Pampanga, Senator Rodante Marcoleta.
Senator Marcoleta is recognized.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. President. Mga ilang pong paglilinaw sana, Mr. President, kung papayagan pa po tayo ng sponsor ng DICT and NTC.
Yes, Mr. President.
Mr. President, yung HGAB po ay dinagdagan po ang budget ng DICT ng mahigit 895 million pesos. Ngunit sa atin pong Senate comprehensive report, binawasan naman natin sila ng halos 1.7 billion pesos, Mr. President. Nagagalit po ba kayo, Mr. President?
Hindi naman, Mr. President. Hindi naman, Mr. President. I think konektado rin ho yan doon sa binuksan po ng ating presiding officer na utilization rate, Mr. President. So, it's connected to doon po sa utilization rate.
Oo nga po, Mr. President, tama naman po yun dahil sa baka kasi dahil nga medyo nabawasan ang budget ninyo, yung mga performance indicators po nyo, kaya yung mga milestones ninyo, bigla nyo ring babawasan sapagkat nagbawas nga po kami.
Mr. President, malaki pa ho yung kanilang continuing appropriation. So, tuloy-tuloy naman po yung kanilang pag-execute ng project. At ang ating secretary admitted na talagang kailangan ma-improve yung kanilang utilization rate. This is a management issue. So they're fixing that process. Mainly the bidding process ang nagiging bottleneck ho nila.
Kasi po sa mga, kahit sa pangkaraniwang pamilya lamang po, Mr. President, pagka medyo konti lang ang budget mo, talagang pipilitin mo na bawat sentimo ay ma-optimize mo po yung mga dapat na gawin para ganun po ay may pagtagumpay, may taguyod ang pangangailangan ng pamilya. Di ba, Mr. President?
Opo, Mr. President.
Kaya kahit na po kayo ay nabawasan, wala naman po kayong magagawa. Huwag naman po ninyong isipin na, magre-relax kami. Para bawi-bawi lang yan Huwag po, kasi kailangan tayong magtipid. Yun po yung talagang naging decision po ng Senado kung bakit ganyan po ang nairekomenda po na